Hello all. Today I will go through some history of the Dwarven King Thrain. I will tell you all the facts and stories that are known of Thrain. Thrain was born around the year 2644 of the Third Age. His father was Thrall, who at the time was king of the Dwarven city Erebor. Thrain married in the year 2746 and had 3 children, Thorin, Thrain and Dis. Thrain helped his father Thrall with ruling Erebor. Thrain did most of the political, financial and military matters within the Lonely Mountains. When Smaug the Terrible attacked Erebor in the year 2770, he fled together with his 3 children, his father and the other dwarves that survived the attack. Thrain and the other survivors were homeless and living in exile. They first settled in the hills of Dunland. They remained in Dunland for 20 years. It was in these years that King Thrall became restless and desperate because of their poverty. So on, he decided to leave the group. He gave his son Thrain his ring of power together with a map and a key of the secret entrance of Erebor. So on, he left Dunland. He did not travel alone, as he had a companion named Gnar. They went to Moria trying to reclaim it, as it was abandoned. Gnar pleaded Thrall not to go further into Moria, but Thrall didn't listen and did not return. Days later it was revealed that Azog, commander of Moria, had beheaded King Thrall. Weeks passed and Gnar returned to the settlement in Dunland alone. He told to Thrain what happened to his father Thrall. After Thrain heard what had become of Thrall, he wept and tore his beard and then fell silent. For 7 days he had no word. On the 7th day he stood up and declared, "This cannot be borne." So on, this was the beginning of the War of Dwarves and Orcs. Thrain sent messengers to all corners of the world to deliver the tale. The king of the other dwarven houses answered to Thrain's call to vengeance. Thus, Thrain had gathered a massive army of dwarves, including the last dwarven warriors of the Lonely Mountains, Thrain's kin from the Iron Hill under command of his uncle Graw, and even some non-Durin folk, probably the 4 dwarven clans from the east. This war lasted 6 years. Several battles were fought, mainly in the Misty Mountains. The climax of the fight was at Dimril Dale, a valley laying in front of the east gate of Moria. In the movies it was Thorin that tied the battle, but that's not what happened in the books. It were the reinforcements of the Iron Hill who tied the battle. Azog realized that his legions were getting slaughtered. Azog turned and attempted to flee back to the gate of Moria, but it was Dane Ironfoot, Lord of the Iron Hills, who killed Azog and bringing the war to its end. The war was very costly for the Dwarven race, as nearly half of their warriors had been killed. Thrain's son Thrain, Graw's son, and Fundin the father of Balin were among the more noted deaths. Thrain himself lost an eye and was wounded in his leg. Thrain wanted to follow the fleeing orcs into Moria, but the other dwarves refused, saying Thrall had been avenged. Dane Ironfoot saw Durin's bane within Moria and said it could not be taken. So on, Thrain led the remainder of his people, among them with his oldest son Thorin Oakenshield, back to Dunland, where they dwelt for a while. After a few months, they moved to a new location. They went to the Blue Mountains, where they made a settlement among the ruins of Belagost. After some time, their numbers slowly increased. Years passed and Thrain became restless again. His desire to reclaim his kingdom of the Lonely Mountains grew. In the year 2841, he and a group of dwarves, including Balin and Dwalin, left their dwelling in the Blue Mountains and journeyed into the Wilderlands. Several packs of orcs and wargs hunted them down for several months. On one morning in the eaves of Mirkwood, the companions of Thrain awoke to find out that Thrain was missing. They searched in vain for him for days, but he could not be found. They later found out that he had been captured by servants of Sauron. He was captured and imprisoned in the pits of Sauron's stronghold, Dol Guldur. In here he was tortured. Sauron took from him the last of the 7 dwarven rings of power and left him there to die. Before his death, Gandalf came upon Thrain while on mission. Thrain gave Gandalf the old map and key of the secret entrance into Erebor. Thrain was in a bad condition, and you could see he was tortured. He had almost forgotten everything, including his own name. Gandalf promised to deliver the map and key to Thrain's son. But Thrain had forgotten his son's name, so Gandalf had no way of knowing who he was and did not expect to fulfill his promise. There it was that Thrain died.